Hello and welcome to New Parents in Training. So today's video, I'm going to do a comparison between the Grownsy nose aspirator against the Frida baby nose aspirators. Here we have three different kinds of machines. Nose Frida, this is the OG SnotSucker, and this one is their electric nose Frida, and also this one is from Grownsy nasal aspirator. Now, before we get started, one thing I do want to mention. Anytime you have stuffy nose and if you don't have this machine or you cannot get one right away, try find one of this in your local supermarket. The saline water or saline mist. This helps a lot. Like it will help loosen up the mucus inside your nose. I'm not sure if you can tell, but like my nose right now is kind of stuffy. Because it's the flu, the cold season. So my kids will come home and get everybody sick. So right now it's good as any time to talk about some of this product here, right? Frida baby, they are very easy to find. I was able to find them at my local Target. For the OG SnotSucker, this one is at $15 before tax. And for the electric nose Frida, this one is at $40. For the Grownsy, they sell it on Amazon or on their website, so right now it's at $40 as well. All right, so let's talk about some of the accessory that comes along with this product. For the OG SnotSucker, this is it. So there's no changing tip, but they do provide you with 4 filters. So one is already in here and then 3 more in this cushion here. So you can push them out. It's in the cylinder form. So you can change it. Moving on to the electric nose Frida. This one comes as the body, the container, and 2 changing tips. They also provide you with a traveling case. There's no way to secure this. So you might want to tape it if you do want to take it with you, as the lid is very easily coming off. Now for the Grownsy, has 3 different tips. 1 for infant and 2 for 2 years and up. And this machine here and also the container. They also provide you with a traveling case. It does have a locking mechanism here, so it will not too easily for the stuff inside to fall off. Now let's talk about the ease of usage. For the OG one, the SnotSucker, because this is not electric, you have to use one of your hand to hold the tip here against your kid's nose, and also the other hand, hold it against your mouth to do the suction. Like if you're really good at this, you might just put it in your mouth first and then hold this against your kid's nose, and the other free hand, try to hold your kid, calm them down and whatnot. But it's really difficult to use. So normally my wife, when she tried to use this, is when our kid was like infant stage. She had to lay her down on the sofa, and that's how she's able to get the mucus out that way. So it's very difficult to use. And the last thing I want to talk about regarding this is just the cleaning process. It's going to be difficult because the tubing here is super long. Unless you have some kind of scorpion tube that is super long to go in there to clean, this tubing will never get clean or clean enough. So yeah, it's just a hassle to keep this around. And once you run out of the filters, then you have to buy more. So there's more money you have to shell out. Even though this is the cheapest one of the 3, I still would not recommend this at all. Now, moving on to this tool, the ease of usage for this tool, like it's just so straightforward. I mean, it's just one button here to turn them on. One hand, you can use it right away. And for the electric Frida, you press it, turn on, there's a light, you turn on and off, and then you press to increase the speed or lower the speed. Yeah, it's super simple to use. For the Grownsy here, it's also really simple. You hold down the on and off button, it turns on. Also has 3 speed. Also has lights, and it also has music. So you press the music to turn it on, and you press again to have the volume turn up. Having the music and the LED light for this tool, like, it's just help to get the baby or the kids distracted from the fact that you are inserting something into their nose, right? But the light and also the sound definitely able to help them ease their stress. And the cleaning process is straightforward too. So you just take out the canister for both, and then you just wash it under warm water, soapy water, and let it air dry. They both use rechargeable batteries. Once the battery runs out, all you need to do is just use a USB-C cable to charge them. So now, which one would I recommend? I already mentioned that for nose Frida, the OGs, the SnotSucker, this one definitely a no-no because too much hassle to use and just too difficult to clean. Now for the electrical ones, for Grownsy, it definitely has a bigger container. If there are a lot of mucus going on, this can definitely hold it down. Now as far as for the nose Frida, there's a blowout hole on the back. So when I was testing them, I used it to suck out water, 5 ml of water. The water will squirt out from this end. So when you are actually using this in real life, mucus might come out from this end. So I don't know about you, but that's kind of disgusting. If you are using this against your nose and all of a sudden like there's like mucus coming out from this end, right? It's just kind of alarming. Last thing I want to talk about are the tips. Nose Frida give you 2 different tips. Now, however, for the infant tip, this one is kind of protruding out a little bit too much for my comfort. Like I do like the one that's shallower. You don't want them sticking in there too long and kind of hurt their nose canal when they are like in the infant stage. I think like the tips that's more flat and shorter is definitely a way to go with your infant baby. Regardless, I think the Grownsy is definitely the better choice of the 3. It's just for infant baby, this tip definitely works out a lot better and has a bigger container to hold all the junks that's coming out, and has music that the nose Frida does not provide. All right, that's the end of the comparison. If you have any questions, comment down below. Until next time, bye.